Guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I decided to take you guys along while I check out the summer collection both in Janpath and in Sarojini Nagar. Summer has already started in full swing and I wanted to grab some clothes, and mainly I wanted to also check out some aspects of my fest outfit because my fest is on 20th and today is, I think, what is the date today? Today is the 15th of March, and after, like, as soon as my college reopens, I have a lot of submissions. I have assignments, tests, presentations, and a lot of that stuff. So I thought, why not get it out of the way? And I thought, why not create a video doing Sarojini Nagar versus Janpath, to see who has the better summer collection and what you can go for in Sarojini and what you can go for in Janpath. I've been visiting Janpath and Sarojini since my childhood because I'm originally from Delhi, and my mother used to go to these places a lot, and that is how I was introduced to Sarojini. So I know every possible place you can go for the best things that you want to find, and I'm obviously taking my mother along with me. So we have the OG with us today, and yeah, let's go. And I'll also do a haul towards the end of the video, so make sure you stay tuned till the end to see what all I got. And yeah, let's go. So we got into the cab and went to Sarojini. An important tip was always carry like a big bag or a backpack for you to store all the polythene in it. You can reach Sarojini by metro also, by bus also, but I prefer cab or auto. So we went on a Saturday and it was a bit crowded. I found a lot of summer dresses and tops, and there were two specific shops that had a lot of crochet items. There were a lot of cotton skirts and kurtis as well, and then pants and denims. A lot of linen pants is also what I saw. And my fav shops for bags and accessories is shop number 155. They have such cool trendy pieces. They had these cute diaries. They also had a lot of rings and earrings, some boho tote bags, backpacks, and these bags are quite durable. They also had some decorative items, crochet bags, and then there were a lot of kurtis on like those round thingies. And then in the lane where you have that yellow Sarojini sign, there was a bag shop that was selling a lot of quirky bags. I don't usually prefer buying bags from Sarojini because it's ragzine, but if you are okay with it, you can go with it. And there were a lot of cotton shirts and blazers still, denim dresses, and then there were white t-shirts and white tops. Like the whole round thing was filled with white tops and white t-shirts, and again some kurtis. Now after Sarojini we took a quick food break, and then we took an auto from Sarojini to reach to Janpath. Again, you can go there via metro or auto or cab. My best place for fragrances is Arihant Fragrances. This is right to the entrance to Janpath, and I love their ethers. They come in the range of 300, 400, and even above. And then the best shop for durable jewelry is this one. They have a huge variety. There were a lot of trendy belts, accessories, boho bags in Janpath as always, and then there were shirts, dresses, cotton kurtis, and a lot of junk silver jewelry along with some trendy jewelry as well. And then because I had gone to Janpath, I had to get deepalls, but it was very disappointing. Okay, it's haul time and let's just get started right away. I'll be doing a comparison between Sarojini and Janpath towards the end of the video, so you can stay tuned to know what I feel about both of them on a number of questions. But let's start with the haul right away. I did not get a lot from Sarojini. I did get a couple of things, and I did not get anything from Janpath, only an ether that I told you about, and apart from that I did not get anything. But from Sarojini, let's get started. So the first thing that I got is this black sheer top, and it looks sort of dramatic, but it's not that dramatic. So basically this is what the neck looks like. It has a lot of ruffles around it, and so you can tie it up here, and then it has these beautiful balloon sleeves that cinch at the bottom, and it's completely sheer. The whole top is sheer. You'll have to wear something underneath, so you can wear like a black slip or something underneath. I've already worn this to my fest, and this is how the pictures turned out, and I love how this looks. It can be styled in two different ways. You can make it formal with like formal pants, but you can also play with it and you can just wear like how I styled it here for the college. And I feel it's such a versatile piece, and I got this for ₹200. Next, I got a couple of t-shirts because I was on a lookout for summer t-shirts. I realized last summer I did not have a lot of t-shirts to wear out because I end up wearing all the t-shirts at home and then they get worn out, something like this. But I wanted to wear more t-shirts this summer, so I was on a hunt for t-shirts. So the first t-shirt that I got is this red polo t-shirt, and yes, it's a bold choice color. I don't have any red t-shirt, and I feel like bright colors look really good in summer. I mostly have white or black clothes, and I own a lot of white, and you'll be seeing I think 3 white things in this haul too. But I wanted to experiment with the colors, so this is what the t-shirt looks like. Please don't judge me, I've not pressed the clothes, however the clothes are washed and clean. So this is what it looks like. It has this V neck and a polo neck, and then it has this flower sort of a thing made on the left side of the t-shirt. The material is really nice, and I've already worn this twice, and it has been washed twice, and still it looks really nice. The brand is hidden though, but it says a size L, and it is made in cotton and 96% cotton and 4% elastane. I don't know what it means, and it says made in India, but these t-shirts are really nice. And then in the same variant I got another t-shirt. So the next t-shirt that I got in the same variant is this white one. This is what the t-shirt looks like. It's a white polo, but then the collar has these pink and blue stripes, and it also has you know, a flower on the left corner of the t-shirt. Again, the material is really nice. This is however a little loose than this one. This fits perfectly and hugs my body at all the right places, but this is a bit loose, and it's also like, it also has this blue strip on the side. Now this shop that I got it from, it was in the Cave that I love going in, and it had around 4 to 5 variants in these t-shirts. It also had baby pink and a plain white, but I got these two. I didn't want to go for a plain white. I wanted like this. I liked this more, and it's a very like sort of a smart pick, because you can again dress it down, dress it up. You can just wear this, wear a jeans, wear a black legging, and you can step out. And that is what I wanted for college. So this is what I got, and this was also for rupees 200, and this was also for rupees 200. The next t-shirt I got is from this bhaiya who always brings like H&M t-shirts, and I always go to him to find out the best t-shirts. However, a lot of t-shirts he had were repeated and they became way too common, so I didn't want to buy them. But I bought this white t-shirt again. So it's a plain white cotton t-shirt, but it says Palm Springs on the left side, and I love these sort of graphic tees. And again, it's a easy breezy sort of a t-shirt. It's slightly oversized, not completely oversized, but I love the material. And again, this has been washed too. I got this for rupees 250. He has a fixed price for t-shirts. You get any and you will get, I think, sorry, it was for 200. He has a fixed price and all the t-shirts will be at 200. So this time I only got one t-shirt from him, but I've gotten a lot of t-shirts from him in the past, and I do love them. So yeah, this is also a great pick for like every day. Last top piece that I got is this kurti. So this is a kurti, and it's actually from, this is the kurti. It's in a beautiful ice blue color with like pink floral print and leaves, and then it has this beautiful chicken embroidery on the neck and goes down, and then it is a proper long kurti, and also has a pocket, which is a bonus. It's in cotton, and I wanted summery colors in kurtis for college again, like daily wear. You just slip this and, you know, wear a white pant or a jeans with it, and you're good to go. And I love the material of it. I love the color of it, because I don't own again anything in this sort of a nice summery color, and I majorly bought it for the color, and the quality is also really nice. And I love the fact that it has pocket. It has a pocket. I'm gonna literally say it twice. I got this for 250 as well. And then I got one bottom piece. I'm not going to wear this and show it to you because you'll get the hang of it. So basically it's a high-waisted linen pant. I love the band here because it cinches your waist, and then it has pockets. It's a full-length wide-legged linen pant, and it has a lining, a shorts lining, and then the pant is transparent from here to here. Mostly linen pants are transparent, and I bought this because it has no sort of strings or buttons or to it. It had this elastic band, and it was high-waisted, so it will look good with short kurtis too, and it will look good with like t-shirts, tops, or anything for that matter. And again, I got this for rupees 200. So I got this bag also. I love the bag shop that I showed you and talked about in the video earlier, and I always get bags from him. They are the most trendiest, and I spotted this baby pink backpack that I had to get, and it looks in a bad condition, but it has been washed and I didn't press it, but it's made out of cloth and it's a small sort of a backpack. It's baby pink and then it has this thread embroidery in the center, and it says mind heart something something, mind heart fears, kind heart fears mind, something like that. We'll ignore that, but it's so cute. These are the straps and it also has like a tag wala thing which I have not removed still, but I got home and I found out that it also fits my iPad and everything that I want to carry for college. So it's a beautiful a cute little summer pick, and it is quite spacious and has a zip here also, so you can put like small little things, your lip balm, lipstick here. And whenever I travel, I don't have any small backpack that I can carry with myself. Either it's a sling bag which doesn't fit everything, so I have to carry a huger backpack. That's just not the vibe for a vacation, so I also got it for that reason, and this was for 200 again. I also got this really nice black ring from the same shop. Okay, so let's compare Sarojini and Janpat. First, we'll compare on the basis of variety. As you saw, Janpat doesn't have a lot of variety. What you see in one shop will be continued throughout 8 to 10 shops that spans Janpat, and there are only a few shops that have like very unique stuff, but you'll have to go inside and dig a lot. Whereas Sarojini is huger, it's better, so it has a lot of variety, because it is ultimately the rejected clothes from brands, and hence you can get a lot of more brands, a lot of more variety. And if you know the shops to go in through Sarojini, you will definitely get a lot of variety than Janpat. On the price quotient too, Janpat is way higher, and here bargaining is very difficult because they start the price codes from 450, 650, 950, 850. Especially if you're looking at bottoms, they will directly tell you like showroom prices 850, 950, 1000. But in Sarojini they quote a little lesser, and bargaining is way easier in Sarojini than in Janpat. So again, I feel like Sarojini is on a higher side, on a higher advantage side when it comes to price as well. And honestly, I feel both the markets have their own specialities. If you want to go for more Indian stuff, if you want to go for more for the vibes, if you want to go more for like Indian jewelry, junk jewelry, silver jewelry, boho Indian chic outfits, then you should definitely go to Janpat. I have a lot of silver jewelry from there. However, this time I did not buy anything because I did not find anything very unique, and all of them were priced at a very high range. So I skipped buying from Janpat this time. But I do own a lot of silver jewelry that's from Janpat, and it's beautiful and goes beautifully. It lasts you very long. However, Sarojini you can go for various reasons. You can go for everyday fits, you can go for party fits, you can go for when you think that you can't find anything, you should definitely go to Sarojini once and check out if you want to obviously go in budget. I feel like stuff like tops, t-shirts and all, we need a lot of variety in, and according to me, it's good if you go to these street markets and get a variety of things and then wear it and then quickly throw it, or like recycle it in different ways, and then invest in good pieces that will last you for a long time and that are staple in your wardrobe, like denims or pants or something like that. So that is what I think. So yeah, that was it for today's video. Make sure to like, share and subscribe if you liked the video, and also comment down below which do you prefer more. And I hope this video was useful. I'll see you next time.